Excuse me, Dr. Phillips. Hello, Patrick. I got your message. You said something about a project you're working on. Yeah, that's right. I'm student activities is trying to find out what the students learn the difference in the response. So I'm designing a study for them, and I was wondering if I could your advice. Sure. So what can I do for you? Well, like I said, we want to find out what the students like and don't like about the events like we have, the basketball, the spring picnic, and so on. I know there's a lot of ways to get right information, information from students, but I'm not sure which way is best. I'd like to get as much feedback as possible from as many people as possible, but like I said, I'm not sure about the best way to do it. Interviewing students might be a good way, but I think interviews would take a lot of time. You're right about that. Face-to-face interviews are very time-consuming. Towards the message you could order of the survey and call. The survey can be highly structured, doesn't require a face-to-face situation, so that's the advantage. You could do a survey in the form of printed questionnaire, or you could also do over the telephone. Telephone survey take more time. I see what you mean. For our purpose, printed survey might be best. But you also mentioned a poll. How's that different from a survey? A survey is usually fairly structured, while a poll is much simpler in design. A poll is simply a head count. The respondents are presented with a limited number of options. You for against or masquerade, but do you prefer events like A, B, or C? I see. So a poll probably wouldn't give us a lot to go on, but we probably more people that way. That's right. You know, there's an excellent book that explains the pluses and minuses of which this method is called How to Measure Attitude, and it's a library. And probably the book does because it's used in some of our graduate courses. It shows you how to word a question to get information you want. And there are a lot of good samples of survey. I'd better write this down. How to measure attitudes. And Randy, you might be about one of my assistants. Oh, that's alright. I'm sure I can get a hold of it if we do. If we decide to go to finish the survey, would you be willing to look at my draft first, of course? You could just swipe it to my mailbox or stop by anytime during my officers. Okay, that'll be great. I'll put that in the mailbox. Thanks. I really appreciate your time. Now I better go and see if we'll see it on the book. Okay, Patrick, good luck.